Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Scott. What's up, Scott?
I'll try not to brain fart this time.
What's up, Roy?
What?
What is up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
Well, thank God I caught it. I almost forgot, but there's no such thing as almost because we're not there yet. But on the 26th of July will be the anniversary of the Everything Show. So we are going to have a whole week-long celebration like we did with the Real Hoovians cast, and we're going to do anniversary parts. Although with the Real Hoovians cast that time we didn't do that many, but we are going to do that with the Everything Show. We're going to try to. I'm going to try to get everybody on here that we can. And again, I'm going to try to make it like a huge event, hopefully. And hopefully work cooperates, I believe.
And let's hope that there's news to cover, unlike on the with Real Hoovians where they had a crap episode.
Yeah, hopefully there's stuff to talk about, right? And we actually have news to talk about, unlike certain times that we have here.
That's something else.
Yeah, don't think. Let's go.
What was that about? There was something that happened today, and sad news that we have to report. Now, Chris, you don't have the article, do you, on that?
I think I should still have it.
Okay.
But the basic gist of it is there was a stuntman on the set of The Walking Dead that unfortunately was killed.
Yes.
In a stunt.
He fell 20, was it 20 feet or was it more than 20 feet? And he fell on his head.
Let me get the article.
Brain injury, intensive care, and he's dead. And he was on there. He was a very seasoned, experienced veteran stuntman. That production has completely stopped on The Walking Dead season 8. So what's up, Vaughn?
Hey, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn. Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
She's dropping headphones.
All right. So yeah, we have bad news to report. I unfortunately, Vaughn, that stuntman on the set of Walking Dead has passed away.
My God!
In filming season 8.
He landed on his head, unfortunately.
Landed on his head, brain injury, massive intensive care, he's dead. And the cast is really, oh my God.
Rest in peace.
I have the details here. His name was John Bernicker, and it says he's a veteran stuntman in the industry, and it says that he fell more than 20 feet onto a concrete floor.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He was rushed to the hospital. Unfortunately, he passed away.
Lord.
Do you know what the details behind it is yet? Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben. Just go to show you, no matter how old you are, you still make mistakes, don't you?
Well, no, we don't know, but Ray, we don't know that. We don't know if something happened and maybe somebody nudged him in an accident or something. We can't even. There's no speculation. I mean, I feel so bad for him, his family, and everything. I mean, that's horrible, Ray. I mean, I felt horrible about it. I mean, that's really sad, man. Rest in peace. My heart goes out to you and your family.
God.
Really bad, man. And I know the cast is very sad and upset too. I mean, how are you supposed to continue on after something like that? I mean, I know the old saying, the show must go on, but that's not for a while, I don't think. But what else? What else do we have, Chris? I mean, want to talk about the homecoming numbers, or?
Yeah, because to be honest, there really isn't much news today.
All right.
I'm looking on Dark Horizons, and this is stuff that we've already talked about.
I want to talk about Spider-Man Homecoming because, like I said, I'm checking it every day. And again, it got in 15 million on Tuesday. But we got the Wednesday numbers, and it dropped down to 9,902,000, down 34%. I just want you to keep this in mind, okay? And I'm not trying to be a ninny hammer or anything, but right now we have 293,693,570 worldwide, okay? And again, I'm leaving my opinion out of this. I'm just talking as a journalist or whatever here. Not that I'm a journalist or whatever you call it, YouTube journalist, whatever. Box office analysis, whatever. But anyway,
Yeah.
but what, I'm not even a critic, but whatever. The domestic numbers is 154 million. 154 million domestically, and the budget's 175. Now, normally, for a movie to be successful, you got to try to make more money domestically.
Yeah.
But not just covering the production budget. You need to be up like maybe 100 million more than that domestically.
So you need basically 2 to 3 times your cost of your movie.
Like it should be like maybe 300 million, and then you're a success. Now here's the thing. Now this movie is dropping. It's not dropping great, but it's dropping, and I don't see it going back up. So now, if War of the Planet of the Apes does even better, number one. And this starts going to where week 2, we see it making maybe 6 million a day or less. You know, by 2 weeks, this is going to be gone.
No offense, Joe, but what does it compare to Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Oh, that blew it out of the water.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is no contest. I mean, right now, that is... You know what? Let me get the numbers for you for that one. And even Wonder Woman, they also said, too, on week 7.
Awesome.
Week 7... Wonder Woman is still number 4, and I said that already. I said it's the 7th week, and it's not going anywhere. 749 million worldwide. Okay, and it's making money. Just so you know, it's making money. So, Transformers, it has in about 504 million worldwide, and right now it's I think in 6th place. So we have, let's see, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is almost done, and it has in 800
coming out next month on Blu-ray.
858 million. So that is an amazing feat. Now, here's the thing that we got to keep in mind. And Chris, you step in if you think I'm out of line or if I'm wrong, okay? All right?
Yeah, I got you.
They wanted to be making more than Amazing Spider-Man 2, right? Which is the lowest of the Spider-Man series, right? Tell me how it can. How can it, going into week 2 and starting to lose its speed, how can it get another couple of 100 million? Where could that come from?
Because if these other movies don't do as well as it, they will get that.
That's a big if, though.
Well, it might not be as big of an if as we thought, because one of the first reviews for War of the Planet of the Apes came out, and they're saying it's not as good as Dawn.
Oh,
shoot.
wow.
Yeah.
Now that's just one
I just saw
review.
Spider-Man on Tuesday.
What about Valerian?
They're projecting that that's not going to do as much.
That's
all right, so it's got to be 708 million.
Well, this is the thing about that, and this is the thing that I'm assuming that they're probably looking at it. You know, this is probably the way that they're looking at it. I don't think they necessarily need it to beat Amazing Spider-Man 2. Because they're not looking at this as just a Spider-Man film. This is a film that's a part of the MCU. So if they're satisfied with it making, let's say, 500-600 million, then that's fine with them.
So you're saying that this is a first, so it's like a clean slate. They're not paying attention to the other numbers. They do 500 million. It's like Captain America 1 or whatever, and it's great.
Sure.
All right.
If this was a solo Sony production, and they didn't cross what Amazing Spider-Man 2 made, then I could see them being a little bit worried. But since this is the part of the MCU, and it's already a proven commodity that most of these movies, even the ones that we may not like, are successful, if this one at least, goes to, let's say, 500-600 million, they're going to say, okay, we're still making the next one, so, it didn't lose money.
I mean, what if it does 400 million?
It didn't lose money.
But it would be the less of all the Marvel movies, no?
But nobody cares about that.
All right.
To insiders, they might say, well, it didn't do as well as this, but if the movie, because critically already the movie is doing better than Amazing Spider-Man 2. So if this one is a positive light with the audience, then they can move into the next one and be like, yeah, this one's going to do better than Homecoming. But as of right now, they're looking at Amazing Spider-Man 2 and they're saying this franchise failed. No matter how much the movie made, Amazing Spider-Man 2 basically killed that series. So, I mean, look at Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was very successful, but it killed that series.
Right.
So, Homecoming's not going to kill this series.
Well, wait a minute. Well, no, I got to correct you there, actually. Because it didn't kill the series because they were filming 4.
Yeah.
They were, but hold on, though. What were the reasons that they stopped?
Because Sam Raimi left, because he says F you, because they were trying to change the script while they're filming.
Exactly, because they were trying to change it from what we had in Spider-Man 3.
But you can't use, but Marvel's the one that changed 3.
Right,
to be
but look at what happened because of that.
Yes.
It did kill that series because they never were able to continue with Spider-Man 4. They started, but they were never able to continue.
But you can't really say that it killed it because they were filming. There was some stuff.
They were filming, but they stopped because look at what happened.
But that's because the director said, enough is enough. I'm not going to turn this into Spider-Man 3. Screw you. And then they fired everybody.
Right, because they wanted it to be like Spider-Man 3.
And nobody wanted it.
So basically that killed that series.
Yeah.
I have a silly question about this. The first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, that was under Fox and not Disney, and this one's with Disney, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they got a safeguard because they are within the MCU universe.
They are.
That's probably what's saving them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
that's their safety net as it is.
This is considered a movie 1. So all the other stuff is wiped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is movie 1, and if it does 500 million, boom.
Yeah, but like I was going to say, if this was say number 3 on the series, then it might be considered a risk.
But here's the thing, though. People are always going to say, if it comes out to be true, that this was the lowest selling Spider-Man movie, period. If it does make under 700 and whatever, and then they're going to say, how can you consider that? And a lot of fans would say, how can you consider that, regardless of it being the first MC movie, because it made hundreds of millions less. So if I was really Disney and Marvel, I'd be in panic mode if it doesn't come near.
Their saving grace. This is going to sound far-fetched. If this does poorly, they could come back later and say, well, we were actually trying to do the clone story, and this wasn't the genuine Peter Parker.
No,
that'd be too far.
It's not going to do poorly, though, because if you look at the reviews, everybody loves this movie for the most part.
Well, not everybody.
Not everybody, but what I'm saying is, for the most part, a lot. Listen, despite the fact whether or not we don't, whether we like this movie or not, this is going to be another one of Marvel's films that does well, and it's on track to do well, already. The casual audience likes this Spider-Man. People are going to see this Spider-Man. The word of mouth is doing decent,
right.
So if they weren't happy or if they weren't confident in this Spider-Man that they've developed, he would not be in Infinity War, which is the culmination of all of this.
This is where I want to say my input on this. I love Tom Holland, and I think he's a great Spider-Man. The problem I have is like sort of a Moffat Capaldi issue, where keep him as Spider-Man, but get somebody else to direct and write it.
I agree. Yep.
So that's so. If anybody, when they come out, they're like, "How could you not like Tom Holland?" Which I'm getting that in the comment section. No, I never said that. I always said that I like Tom Holland. I don't like the script, and I don't like the way they're writing. There's a big difference.
That's pretty much how I felt about the last Fantastic Four. Yes, Michael B. Jordan did a great job at being an alternate version of Human Torch. It's just the rest of the stuff surrounding it that dragged the movie down.
Yeah, Ben, you were saying something?
To me, he was the only good thing about the movie.
It is.
I like the movie, but it's like Why is Spider-Man's suit like Iron Man's, where he's got a voice talking in his head?
Yeah, that's
They're going to give him web
I hated
combinations
that.
loaded into his web blaster. And give him the spider sense in the next movie.
And now
Yeah,
kids are gonna have
definitely.
the suit. The kids are gonna have a suit to play with that's gonna talk to them.
yeah, that's what they wanted. That was what it was pretty much about.
And they're never gonna do away with it. They're never gonna get rid of it.
The merchandise.
And I hate that about MJ, how it's not related to MJ
Yeah.
Watson.
And MJ and
Well, thank
Andrew
God.
Josh
How
Thompson.
can you? Why? I know. But why would you call a character that and then not relate it
Because
if it was
they're
a guy down
teasing
that
you.
road?
Here's the thing: they're teasing us with the MJ thing. They think it's a homage to Mary Jane. It's not. It's an insult.
It's not.
And they named the teacher Professor Warren, and it's a female. So she's supposed. That's the Jackal. So is she the wife of the Jackal or something? And they're going to do that?
Jackal.
Because obviously they put her in there for a reason. But then they never have to follow up. I mean, look at the Lizard. They never followed him up in the original.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully in the next movie they'll do the Daily Bugle and JJ.
Yeah, no.
You know what?
right.
They may not. They may not. Right, Chris? I mean, they may not do it at all.
I don't think they're going to have him work for a newspaper. I really don't, because we were talking about this, Joe and I was joking at the time, but I could really see them making him more of like a social media like person, like make the Daily Bugle, turn it don't call it the Daily Bugle, but they'll turn it into some sort of social media like platform or something.
Or they'll call his social media thing the Daily Bugle.
Like or like the Daily Blogger.
Something. Because what they're doing with this Spider-Man is they're trying to make this the Spider-Man for the new generation. That's why there are so many changes.
Cool for the youngsters.
Right, and what is one thing that young people don't do? They don't read the newspaper. So he's gonna be like and I'm just speculating, but if you follow the trend, he's gonna be someone that writes online. If they have him continue with the whole photographer, journalist idea, they might give him a totally different job.
Well, I have an answer to that, because here's the thing. If he's in school in the city and he's done like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, there's no way he's going to have a newspaper job. Because by the time he travels in Manhattan, it's going to take hours. And I know from traveling in the city how long it takes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
it's impossible.
That's why it's
impossible.
Perfect for him to have kind of a social media job, because you can do that from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like if he's doing what we do right now, like podcasts and stuff, like YouTuber, okay. He could be on a Google Hangout
or something like that.
He could be on a Google Hangout with J. Jonah Jameson yelling at him on a Google Hangout or something.
God.
But yeah,
they
Lisa,
they really want him to be.
Simmons is Jonah.
It's because it's the new generation and everyone gets everything up on the internet nowadays.
Well,
right.
Speaking of Spidey,
their next generation, this generation of Spider-Man, they want this next generation to have their things with Spider-Man. So that's why his suit talks to him. That's why he's got 100,000
He basically has a kit
cartridges.
car, but in a suit.
But see, I like the fact that he didn't have that. That he actually, got the spider sense right away. He learned how to work his own thing. I mean, it makes him too dependent on technology, and as we know, technology fails.
Exactly.
And it's gonna fall.
This is the new Amazing Spider-Man 30, and like I was talking to Chris about this a while. Sometimes stuff happens in the comics that's unrecognizable. The fact that it appears that Spider-Man has a spaceship now, or a transformer, or whatever. And he's fighting Superior Octopus, which, keep in mind that Doc Ock has spider sense, and has Spider-Man's powers, and is young, probably younger a little bit than Peter Parker. Then that's going to be an issue. And I also bought the Edge of the Venomverse, which I got a certificate of authenticity for that, and I have, right now, this is the start of it. I got to take this thing's block on the cover. They should put it on the back. But and then this, I like this cover a lot, because this is a really
that is nice.
This is a nice.
That's cool.
This is a variant cover of the new suit that he has, and I like the new suit. It reminds me of the 1970s Energizer Spider-Man suit because it had that like color like that. And I think that's why he's doing it because that was like my favorite toy growing up. And I kind of broke every one. Everybody kept buying it for me. It was very expensive. He used to climb on the hook. So that's what reminds me of that suit that he's wearing now. And I do like the way Miles Morales looks too. I mean, this is stunning. This is a stunning. This is a wall hanger.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I show who I showed today.
I got a great lithograph, actually.
I got it hanging on my wall. I bought the Shocker today, but the Marvel Legends Shocker, and it looks amazing compared to the, you know, other whoever's hammering on their keyboard there.
It's Vaughn. It's Vaughn.
Is it?
Guilty as charged. No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much time we got left?
4 minutes.
All right. Let me get the Shocker figure because I just want to show you guys. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. 2 minutes.
All right.
I love Michael Keaton as Vulture though. That was really good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Keaton is such a great actor.
I'm not just Batman. I'm Birdman.
Kind of funny. He almost
I
also thought the interrogation thing was funny. The spoof on Batman.
Yeah, I did. There's bits which I liked, and then there's bits which I didn't like. So.
All right, so here it is.
Oh.
Nice.
That does look nice.
That's cool.
Can't tell what the light.
I like the Marvel Legends figures,
but
what's
nice.
What figure does it build?
It builds the Sandman.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
And
I have one Marvel Legends figure.
This set has the Jackal, Black Spider-Man, also has the Union Jack Spider-Man, and it has another Spider-Verse Spider-Man. It has the I don't know which one this one is, and it's a cool Green Goblin one, a different Green Goblin.
Here, can we show the back?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy figures.
Wow.
And here's the thing, I got this
that's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
The Green Goblin one.
Nice.
I got this in a Toys R Us Express, which is technically KB Toys Express because they own KB Toys, but they call it Toys R Us Express. It has the grids, has all the stuff like we had in KB Toys, but it's called Toys R Us Express, and it's in a mall. So they never have Toys R Us in the mall, but now they do with the Toys R Us Express.
Yeah, I've seen those.
This was in Manhattan Mall when I was out there today. I had to pay a bill, so I was like, let me explore. I was actually about to leave, and I look up and I'm like, a Toys R Us in the mall. And I'm like, oh, that's a KB Toys, basically. So yeah, which I wish they would just call it KB Toys. They paid $1 million something for the name, so why not use it? You know, it's like stupid.
It's the Toys R Us brand that
they don't want to use the KB name because they think it's considered like a failure, but they're using everything that's in the store to be a KB, but they're just calling it Toys R Us. That's stupid.
Oh,
people know what it. Yeah. So, but again, this is amazing. I like the way he looks. He really looks.
That is a nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, and again, I have my Scarlet Spider hanging over there. I would love to. I think I'm gonna start collecting all the Spider-Man guys. You know, here and there. $20. I mean, 21. You know, what's that? Ben?
I got Yondu.
Nice.
Oh, I love Yondu.
I got the little Yondu. I don't got the big Yondu. I got the little one.
Well, this one came with an arrow with an effect, like a plastic effect on it, so I cut it off so I could holster his arrow into his side holster.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. So Anthony should like, my son Anthony should like the Venomverse thing. That's Edge of the Venomverse. There's supposed to be something huge happening soon in Spider-Man comic because they're nearing the 800th issue. So, and again, I wasn't even the only reason I knew this comic came out. Listen to this one. I just bought Spider-Man 2 a couple weeks ago, so I didn't know they were going to release it early. So I'm looking at Dan Slott, who's the writer of Amazing Spider-Man, and he's like on Twitter, and he's like out, Wednesday. I'm like, what? Again? I just got it. So then I was like, oh my God. So I was like on my way to work, and I had to pay a bill. I'm like, let me run into the, and I got it because I was like, oh my god, So I actually got it. Yeah.
Minute left.
Since I know you're a Bill and Ted fan.
Oh, did I show you guys the comic?
Oh.
Bill and Ted comic?
No.
Oh, that's cool. Let me see those again, Ben. Let me see those again. Oh, where did you get those, dude?
They're made by NECA.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That is awesome.
You and Bill and Ted together.
Dude, I'm so excited. I was so excited to get.
Oh,
this
yeah,
comes
you
with
did
the
show me
Shock
that.
Factory
That's
exclusive.
great.
I'm so excited to get this.
Unfortunately, the Bill and Ted line's getting canceled by NECA because nobody was buying these figures.
We're about to run out of time.
All right, guys. That's it for this one.